If you're like me, toiletries are the last thing you pack, which is fine until it ends up being the bulkiest part of your luggage and you're left cramming it in your bag. You can do better, so let's talk about packing toiletries smarter and more minimally. Although we all have different preferences when it comes to our toiletry kits, this is what I have learned I don't need and what actually earns a spot in my bag. Packing minimalist toiletries is important to consider because it saves space and weight in your luggage. It makes going through TSA and security so much easier as a carry-on traveler, so you don't have to dread getting your bag pulled in those new automatic scanners. It also reduces clutter, the likelihood of things getting lost, and decision fatigue while packing or traveling. Overall, one of my favorite tips is to stick to your routine. If you have a favorite product you use every day, bring it. But then try to identify other everyday items you can make simple adjustments to reduce liquids and overall bulk. For me, some of these favorite products include conditioner, under-eye creams or sticks, a razor, and perfume. But I'll get into those specifics shortly. So like right now, everything I did to get ready today, including like hair product and makeup and just like skin lotions and moisturizers are right here, and I will include them into my toiletry kit. If you transfer some of your favorite products to travel size containers, invest in some nicer bottles. Although these are not the smallest travel bottles, I like these silicone ones because they have a large opening and are easy to clean. I have seriously thrown these in a dishwasher before and they come out so clean. I would also suggest filling them right away. That way they're always ready to go. You don't have to wait until you're already stressed, packing and leaving for your trip to actually put your product in these travel size containers. So here are some of my favorite minimalist toiletry products. Starting with hair. This category can be tricky because everyone has specific preferences for shampoos and conditioners. Like for me, I've decided to opt out bringing shampoo. There's almost always shampoo at hotels or Airbnbs, and I don't bother to bring my own. Worst case scenario, I'll just run to a drugstore after arriving to our destination and grab a travel size Head and Shoulders for Ian and I to use. Ian even brings his solid bar for his shampoo, which works great for him, but this isn't my favorite. Now, I will pack my own conditioner, just because I care about my hair getting really dry when we travel. I use Pureology and then put it in this travel size container for my own trips, so I have that comfort and luxury. On that note, I also pack a do-it-in-all style cream. I really like this one right now, JVN Air Dry Cream. It comes in the super convenient travel size, and it just helps my curls feel like less frizzy and more hydrated. I do also always bring a dry shampoo. I like this one from Lush because it's really easy to put in this smaller container, and it also has like a really fresh, low scent to it. Sometimes those aerosol cans with dry shampoo can get really bulky, so I opt for this powder, and it's just very easy to travel with. Sometimes I pack a mini brush, but with my hair type, it's less important. So if my bag feels full, I'll just leave this at home. With that being said, when we traveled full time, this was the only hairbrush I used for the entire year. So it works fine. For me, I don't think it's necessary, but for other people, I definitely understand why it could be important. So the next category I'm going to talk about is skincare. This is one of my new current favorite travel products. These are Olay cleansing melts, and they're facial cleansers that dissolve in water. They are so compact and easy to use. I don't think I'll travel without them again. Look at that. Tiny. And there's how many in here? 12. You can wash your face 12 times with this. I love these. Then I bring a daily face moisturizer with SPF. It's simple and does it all I need for any destination because it has that SPF in it. Plus it's 3 fluid ounces, so it fits into TSA rules. If we're traveling someplace warm, I also opt for a solid sunscreen or a stick instead of a liquid. Not only is it more compact, but it also gives great coverage for those long days in the sun. So next, talking about personal hygiene items. To reduce liquids, we use these toothpaste tabs. They're small. I like that we can put them in their own little container. You really just chew them up right before brushing your teeth. To be honest, they're not my favorite thing ever, but this is one example of how I change something small to accommodate products that are more important to me. A foldable toothbrush. There's nothing really fancy here. Honestly, it's kind of gross. But just something that packs down smaller than my standard electric toothbrush just to make my toiletry kit that much more compact. I don't personally travel with travel size deodorant, but it's definitely something you can do and something I have done before and works great. But right now I'm really enjoying this natural deodorant from Salt & Stone. It probably smells nice enough that I could opt out of bringing perfume, but please don't neglect to bring deodorant to save space. That's not it. We don't want to do that. Okay, this last category are things that are optional, but that I just really like. So for makeup, I really just bring mascara and an under eye stick. I don't usually wear a lot of mascara anyway at home, so I can get away with this. But I know everyone has different routines and different things that are important to them. So when you are packing your makeup, just stick to the things you use every day and only allow yourself to bring one of each thing. I also really like to bring my own face cloth or like washcloth, right? It just keeps me from packing those makeup pads or Q-tips. And plus it's so soft and just like a comfort item from home. And no, this might just be a me thing, but I like to bring a razor. I shave my legs every day, which for a lot of people is crazy. But instead of bringing my razor from home, I just buy disposable ones, bring them with me there when they're fresh, and then throw them when I'm done. So I don't actually waste space coming home by bringing them back because I know they can be a little bulky. They do make minimal ones of these, but I would rather have better coverage with more razors. So personal preference. I have one flat toiletry bag, and if I can't make everything fit, I challenge myself to reduce something. Maybe use your next trip as a test to see if you can drop a few of your typical toiletries and opt for a more minimal or solid product. So this is my toiletry bag, and I have fallen in love with this setup, not only because it covers all of my needs and helps me travel comfortably, but also it is lighter and easier to move through airport security with. If you are someone who needs to stop packing so much in your toiletry bag, let me know down in the comments what item you plan to stop packing or reduce in size or weight. If you're someone who has their toiletry bag packing dialed in, let me know in the comments your favorite minimalist essential you pack. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We will see you in the next video.